That should take some of the craziness off. Maybe we should open this, cut this one on a little brighter. All right. How are you, boys and girls? I hope you're okay. Let's hit that. Um, this January has been sort of not awesome. I think this is my official Sunday service shirt. I got to buy some more of them in different colors. I like that. I mean, it's the 20th of February, right? 2202022. It's that sort of day. Uh, the Queen has the flu. I still don't know why I should care or be concerned. I mean, I wish anybody who gets it well. But we talk a lot about them like they're celebrities, and I don't think they're celebrities. I think that misidentifies what she is, right? It's like if North Korean leader got sick and we were all like, "Oh, I wish he gets well." You'd be like, "I hate him," right? It's the same thing. You shouldn't have hate for him because he's a foreign leader, just like you shouldn't have love for her because she's a foreign leader. But again, it is what it is, right? Um, but you should have sympathy. Don't get me wrong. You should have sympathy for uh, the ill, right? The sick, the dying, the dead and gone, right? You should have sympathy for children. You have sympathy for the poor. It's Sunday. Come on, man. I mean, we're not sitting out here throwing rocks at, you know, the unfortunate for whatever. And she's super rich. She's a billionaire. But in this regard, it's a pandemic, and I'm sure the people who love her, you know, are worried about her. And that's my point. At 16, Larry Miller killed another teen. At 72, the Nike executive is ready to apologize. It's like 60 years, 50 years. Uh, 60 years, 55 years. All right, but yeah. Uh, all right. The news is on in there. I can't even follow it. It's just ridiculous. The do I want to open this? Because I'm telling you, man, I'm getting bleed out. Uh, maybe I should cut this light on. The idea of this thing is just sort of, it doesn't make any sense. War in the U. I mean, why are we gonna go over there? Are we gonna put boots on the ground? Because I'm not for that. And if we are, did we just get out of a war? This thing is looking like the people in charge are incompetent. They can't keep us out of war. It's the answer to everything. And these things have consequences, right? They sort of mess with families, especially these young families trying to get started. People aren't joining the military at 40 and 50 and 60, right? These are young people, 20, 30s, teens and 20s, right? Uh, yeah. What are the new COVID-19 rules? Everybody loves them some LeBron James. I find all these black celebrities just to be of no interest to me. We got bigger fish to fry. So the Olympics is over. Let's talk about this girl who lives in California, but who and lived there since she's been three, right? But competed. She's an American citizen apparently, but competed for the Chinese. You know, you raise a group of people who will do anything for money and anything for glory, even traitorous bullshit. All right. this may this may very well be a short one because I don't see a lot of news going on, and I can't get the thing to stop humming, which is why I'm still using an amp. Otherwise, I just turn it on and blare the doggone thing. You can watch me practice my. Ooh, is this thing even in tune? This thing does not hold a tune. All right, so let's cut this off and throw on a consistent and steady drone. So I'm lucky to have remembered to keep this on. So all right. Keeps falling right off my lap. All right, so G A B, yeah, D C D E F, F G A B C D E F. Huh. This might be one of the slowest shows we've had. We're trying to stream roughly 5 6 days a week, 20 minutes a day. But I got to tell you, every now and again this happens. We sort of cover a lot because we stream an hour or two. Uh, 7 days a week, we stream at least an hour and a half a day, right? Not a day, an hour and a half. Let's go 5 days a week. Generally, 4 or 5 days a week, we'll call it. People are ridiculous. Who puts a kid under the stairwell? What drinking every day does to your body? That's a good question. I don't even have any what ifs for tomorrow. Huh. Maybe I should cut that light out. Or cut the back light on. Hold on. There's a washout going that I'm trying to freaking solve. So why don't we come back here and cut this light on? Ooh, what is the temperature outside? We'll come over here. We'll put natural light on here. And we'll cut this light out here. That is slightly better. That's good. All right. So we don't really have any news to hit you with, which is sad. But also, I mean, quite frankly, it's a good thing if we don't have any news to talk about. That means no one got murdered, no one got shot, right? Nothing was robbed or stolen. So that's a good thing. So slow news days are good news days for you and I. It's bad for the media people and you and I, podcasters who are podcasting. Uh, Land of guns, you're gonna kill it for all the wolves. The all too common grammar mistakes every smart person makes. I used to actually have a subscription to Inc. magazine. Look, you don't need to keep talking about people's wellness. Just stop driving them to the fucking brink. Excuse my language. Stop driving them to the brink. I wonder we should move this show to about 11 on a Sunday versus 10 o'clock. I think that might happen. Kid of the year. Why? See, I mean, it's really, man, I mean, the idolization of children is creepy in this society. But this is what they do is everything up against the walls for you to watch on television and not actually solve the problems that we have. Like my problem now is why can't I use a pick correctly? And it's going to take me at least 90 days to solve that. So I figure while I'm solving that, I'm just going to triple down on scales, right? Uh, U.S. takes steps to counter Ukraine crisis, energy costs, Harris. Yeah, how you gonna do that? You're a world away. Former top Trump Russia advisor details the sharp contrast between the. Yeah, can't wait to get work in the White House so I could stand and make all this money standing against the president. This country doesn't make any sense anymore. Everyone is perpetually at war with everyone, and the nation as a whole is perpetually at war with some other body, some other group, or threatening war with some other person. 2 men and 4 women were shot, including one fatally, in Portland, Oregon. Just shot 4 people. Why do you need the public's help? 2 men, 4 women. That's 6 people. One. No one knew him. Some of these people are just wild. Look, what do you think the world is that you can walk around and shoot 6 people and go home and eat your cup of noodles that night. I really do believe, I really do believe that's gonna come to bite us all in the butt. I don't see how it doesn't. All right, we may give this another 10 minutes. Where all the evidence for that? Oh, this is the problem with this restream. I can't even cut on a game because the thing would be horrible. But we know this. I'm gonna have to slide over the stream yard. Former Miss USA Chelsea Chris, remember as being unapologetically herself at Memorial. Is it? She killed herself though. She was obviously apologetically herself. Um, People get caught up in bullshit and follow it down a path and don't know any way out. And before you know it, it looks like even as you have all this stuff, you're Miss America and you're a millionaires and you got all this, you're ahead of the game, you still bump yourself off. Romance scam increased nearly 80% in 2021, reaching a record high. No one's getting married, but everybody wants somebody. Look, listen, men and women together is a biological imperative, right? It's the way nature works. So for your society to attack that is like you know who else did this in a very different way? The Chinese. They had too many girls and we needed more men workers. So they started euthanizing daughters. That's for one. First of all, that's the Chinese right there for you in a nutshell. Started euthanizing girls. Now there's not enough women in the country for men, right? And the women feel set upon, so they don't want to be married. And all these guys are so itchy to get a woman. Come here, right? So now the women are like, oh, he's stressing me out. Or why are all the men stressing me out? Because for every guy, I mean, for every girl, there's like 7 guys, right? So now the women are paranoid of dating, and now nobody's having kids. Doesn't make any sense how they did that. Um, Sandy Hook families were gonna make like the billionaires who don't pay taxes, who fucking steal money. When you finally sue them, they pay you money. They pay you the money that they stole, and they have $1 billion. They give you 7 million. They never pay any price. It's like if you ran around being a total piece of shit, and a judge caught you and said, for that woman that you punched in the face and threw down the stairs, you have to pay a $2 fine. For that boy you kicked into traffic who died, you have to pay a $10 fine. You can do that off the top of your head. You reach your by here you go. Here, here's a 20. Keep it. And go about your evil ways, right? If you said not only do you have to pay a ton of money and do some jail time, you wouldn't have a lot of this fucking behavior from the rich. But the rich know that jail is not for them. Jail is for you and me. And that's how you break the system. It's one thing to do that shit and nobody knows you're doing it. It's another thing to do that shit openly and arrogantly and everybody sees you doing it. It only breeds animus. But I've said this before. Everything in my newsfeed is them trying to sell me something like this one. Uh, People magazine, right? I mean, it's hundreds of American Eagle jeans are up for 40% off. That's a commercial. So even as I don't read People magazine, why is that a commercial in their headline? 2 injured as helicopter crashes into the ocean in Miami Beach. I'm glad they were just injured and not killed, right? Because it's a messed up thing to crash in a helicopter and then drown, right? Or burn to death because you can't get out, you broke your leg, right? Or you can't get out because you're, the whole thing crunched in on you, someone has to get you out, but now you're sinking, right? All these kind of problems are compounded with This kind of thing. Here's another stupid guy. Man carjacks ambulance after assaulting crew. I mean, not everybody's mentally, fucked up and needs to be on pills. That's some of that. But there's so much of this. Mental illness will have to be more than half the population, and that's not true. Mental illness is like 3%, and you see some of them, right? It's a range. So some have Down. Can I call it mental illness? Down syndrome, right? Let's say you're naturally off by nature, because that nature drifts sometimes, right? So I don't want to insult anybody. I don't want to include Down syndrome. But some people are really, 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 really smart, and some people are average smart, and some people are just slightly behind the curveball, and some people are fucking stupid, right? And in all those things I just said, some people are sinister and some people aren't. Some people just chill and are dumb. Like I knew a lot of people who women loved, and they were all quiet, and then you talk to women, talk to them, the guy that they were like, oh, he's quiet because he's stupid, right? Sometimes you're really smart and you're shy. Sometimes you're just So I'm looking at these guitars. I really want a new guitar. Uh, but man, I'm still working on yeah, there's nothing other than the Queen. There's nothing really to. Here's another thing I have a problem with: crossing my legs, lefty righty. Excuse me. Oh, good lord, I'm about to fall off the chair. Crossing my legs, lefty righty. I don't do it like that. I do it righty lefty. So it's supposed to be like this, but now it feels weird. Ugh. And I'm about to fall off the chair trying to cross my legs. All right. Let's just go through our bar chords again. F, B, drop it down, baby. C. Whew. G, right? So what I'm supposed to be doing with this thing is lead with my pinky, place, right? Ugh. Where am I? This is my A. This is my D. This is my G. This is my D. Wait. This is my G. This is my C. So this is how I'm learning. I'm doing a couple of things here. I'm trying to get my finger ring down, right? As I remember what fret is what note. So I know this is an A. Right below that is a D. Slide up above my D is a C. This is a G. So let's slide down here. This is a B. This is a C. Below my C, this is an E. Ugh. This is a C. This is a B. Hold on, wait. G, A. Yeah, this is a B. This is C. Below this is E and F. Right? So, what is my scale? My scale is, I've got a couple of C's. This is my C. Right, this is G. Hold on, wait. C. D. E. F. G, right? Or G, A, drop it, drop it, drop it. B, C, D, or here, D, E. No, wait, this is not D. This is B, B, C. So this would be my D. And below my G would be a D, a G rather. And this is also a G. This is a G. This is a G. Ooh, hold it. G, as well as G. I do have one problem with I cannot keep it from sliding around off my lap. Isn't that crazy? I see people it just stays rock steady. I feel like my pants are slippery, which is stupid. Oh, here we go. I got a lot of issues with these straps, but I just think it's weird the way I. So it's the moving barcode. Let's just stay one place. It's this. So as I drop down, I have to drop everything down the same amount. That's if I'm just doing that. All right, here's my problem. My little app here is beginning to crunch. You can hear it. Hear it? I can practice my spiders. Yeah. Mm. Told you, slow, fat fingers. Not only am I slow, I'm inaccurate. Ah. All right. So what are we doing here? All right. Um. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's about that time to end the show. Sunday service. We got nothing to talk about, and trust me. Yeah. All right. That's it for us. It was fun. This was a bad one, but some of them not awesome. Let's cut this off and see if we can fix that hum back there. Uh, that's it. Sunday service session's over. Been here for 10 minutes. Counts for 2 weeks. I hope, and I wish you well. We're not gonna. Maybe we will move this. Um, quite frankly, I was sort of tired anyway. I was up at 3 in the morning doing nonsense because nonsense is what I do. Maybe I'll pop back in later today and do something. Who knows, man? It's a vlog, right? There's not supposed to be any rules to it, but you sort of want rules to it. Um, I guess I'll look up some more arpeggios because man, oh man, oh man, I really got to work on the limber, the flexibility. Is it flexibility? Limberness? Is limberness a word? Let's just go with flexibility. The flexibility of my fingers, as well as the accuracy, because I'm telling you, I have it in my head. I see it, which is great, you know. Um, but I have to access it faster and really drive it into my fingers, which I think might be possible in the next coming year, year and a half, at least this year. The way I'm always on this stupid thing, and I think I sort of transitioned to my acoustic now. Uh, so progress, right? Take up a hobby, learn something. You know, you can't blame other people for your problems in this world. Yeah, actually, that's not true. You can't. Some of them are just really fucked people. So you can blame some of them, but some of that is on you. You don't have to engage with them. You don't have to buy into stress what they want you to stress about. You can just sort of turn away and go, I need time for myself. I'm going to work on that romance novel I was going to do, or fix the garage, or really, really get more in tune with my kids. Because the hell with Fox News or MSNBC or this or that or the other thing, you know, maybe I'll go back to church, or maybe I'll go to church and nothing's getting done. Maybe I'll find a new church, or maybe I don't need church, right? Whatever you have to find to get your mental state there, even if it's taking a break from church. Oh, heavens so bad you can't believe it, right? Find a new one, take a break from one, start your own if you're spiritual. If you're not, it's hard to make friends because everybody's cynical and miserable. Um, but try and make friends. My homie, who I love to death, Smooth Panic, he was telling me find some people to play music with. I was like, yeah, I don't know, I make friends. And, yeah, okay. I felt like he was telling me, like, you know, parents take their kids to the schoolyard in new neighborhoods and like go play with the other kids and like they scoot you off. It's like, yeah, man, go meet some guitarists. Like, oh, I'm not good enough to play guitar with anyone. Doesn't matter. Somebody might go, hey, this is a power chord, and I'd be like, ooh, right? That's the thing about it. And then you should slowly build up enough confidence to, I don't jam with them or talk to them or ask questions about your amp or your guitar or your pickups or, you know, how you like that versus a Stratocaster versus this versus that versus what is this, right? And before you know it, you're slowly in. Because people like to talk about what they know about, right? If you show up and you don't know jack shit about chess, you go, I'm new about, I don't know. You're going to find somebody who goes, this is a bishop and it moves up and one over. And this is, oh, let me tell you about, oh, I've been playing chess my whole life. Da, 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 right? And they may get you in to meet some people. And before you know it, you're part of a community, is all I'm saying. You're part of a community. And I say that to you to say, do not give up on whatever it is. Uh, yeah, do not give up. You want to give up? I want to give up. Angry as fuck. Don't give up. You give up, they win. You stay in the game and go, fuck you, I'm not giving up. They hate that. So don't give them what they want. Um, Man who lived in a small apartment owes Nintendo $14.5 million. What? A 100 car pileup shut down Illinois highway. All these American girls going over to Europe and then crying when all hell breaks loose. Can't get a man here? Stay there. You know, the dictator of oh, what's the name of that place? They're in the Civil War that we stopped talking about. Bashir al-Assad. Uh, well, he's a dictator or a leader, but his wife is American. She's from Jersey. She's not the only one over there who's got an American wife who's a dictator. Uh, it's fucking crazy. Now you have people winning Olympics for America's right, not just rival, biggest rival. Trump facing 5-year felony. Trump is not going to jail, you idiots. I fucking dare you. How about that? This is my new position. I fucking dare you. Watch how fast this place breaks open. Well, I dare you. All these hipster soccer moms in government. Well, I'm gonna just do whatever and damn the consequences because I'm important. That's not the way government works. And the thing about government, ask the Ukraine guy, when the Russians do take that place, they're gonna execute him because that's the way that works. You're in government. You don't get to go back to your baker job when the new regime comes through. They sent this guy to the Olympics and he competed and he promptly disappeared because quite literally they're oppressing him at home. They just needed a poster boy to say, "Hey, we're good to the Wiggers." As soon as he was done, nobody could find him. Like that woman tennis player who said she was raped. Now nobody can find her, and the only thing you hear is text messages saying, "I'm fine" and "We love China." We should not let these rapist, evil fucking people make anything for us, and these greedy Americans sold us all out. It makes them traitors for doing what they did. It really does. And shoved money in their pocket. CNN team in the Ukraine comes under mortar fire. All I can say about that is fucking work on your aim. Hey, that's mean. It's snide and stupid. It's not serious. But you know what? That kind of comment will get you canceled because nobody wants you to disagree with any of these people. How dare you? For all you know, that comment would have got me a million likes and a million subscribers at that, right? But if they can go, oh, evil, evil him, that all stops. What was I thinking liking that guy? Oh my. And it's about controlling the narrative, and by controlling the narrative you control the language. I always make sure I use the language I use and go fuck yourself. But now those people have had all these platforms ban you, so they can say, "Oh, you have freedom of speech, but not on our." So then you don't really have freedom of speech, do you? You really don't. If you can't say that in the town square, and if you put up a platform like the one I'm on right now, you enter into the town square with not so much the marketplace as the town square, and you can't tell. And they do it all the time. This is why Trump can't speak to anybody anymore. A former president of the United States, because we're going to have our way. We're going to make sure his message doesn't get out. We're going to control the narrative that he's a criminal, criminal, criminal. Every week, oh, somebody's going to get, oh, felonies, felonies, felonies. Every week, oh, something's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's all they ever tell you. They tell you hope, 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 hope. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Or fear, war, war, war. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But we're in charge, so don't worry. We have it. The only thing that doesn't change is them. These fuckers really need prison for what they've done to this country. Weaponized racial fucking unfairness, so they can get elections, and yeah, it's ridiculous. Murdered off family. It really is. It is. It is a lot. McCarthy is a joke. He loved Hong Kong. Its COVID crackdown made him leave without even saying goodbye. Hong Kong is a communist state now. That's why you left? All the press rollbacks of freedom isn't why you left? Some people don't make any sense. They really don't make any sense sometimes. But a bum 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 bum. Mm, coffee. So I need to buy guitar loopers. So I was looking at loopers all night. My man was helping me out. I think I may need to pick up four. a distortion pedal, a reverb pedal, if you told me right, and a modulator. And then get this thing working, and then we are off to the musical races. Well, that was that notifying me. Yeah, it's gonna be good. This year is the year. Knock on wood. This will probably be the year I get hit by a bus or something. This year is the year that I blossom like a flower in the meadow. Ah. Right? Want to have a little hope for tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping that you guys do, and not spend all your time hating, hating, hating on people. All right. So I bought this as a way to update and follow my podcast. But then I was like, this isn't awesome. So then I ran out and I bought this one, which is an actual keeper. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens because I am losing my mind. I gotta do something with all this guitar information I'm writing down. I've got too many pens and pieces of paper. Right? The creative mind is a messy room. I finally cleaned these. I'll show you this. Took some cleanser to them. Cleanser. Essentially Q-tips and hot soapy water. You can see some of the schmutz still there. This room is really bad. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do something about this. It's dim, but it's a glare problem. All right. Is this better? It is. It's slightly better. Had to get all in here, but you can see this. You don't want to put this on your ear. This is disgusting. But and I ran out and bought new air cuffs. I think I bought the wrong ones. So I may actually, when I take these off, because they come right off. I actually would. I wonder if it's here already. Let me check the front door, cause I ordered them. Let's see if it's here. Nope. Come on, Amazon, you're slipping. All right. But yeah, so clean this off. These things are awesome. We're just gonna pop these headphones off for the. We're gonna use this. I think we might use this as our gaming headphones because these things were fucking awesome for that. And we use a Sensenhauer as music headphones. But I also had to take these off because they were beat and destroyed. I ordered new headphones and I put these on. So these are new. Um, the society is always having you throw out your electronics like you need it. Like they want you to get a new car every. They want you to get a new car every 5 years. And I tell people all the time, you don't need a new car every 5 years. All the people I know who want all this nice, cool, pretty stuff are adding to the disgusting, the trash. You know, you get a T-shirt, you send it to Africa like they're your toilet. And now these places, I mean, China took America's garbage for 30 years. Now all of a sudden didn't want it because you were paying the money, so they got off the bottom. Now they're just stealing your intellectual properties and telling you to go fuck it, excuse my language. Go to heck with your thine self. So, yeah, we're gonna do it all, baby bubble. So I guess this, I should just shrink this up. Root, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. Hear that clinkle clink? Hear that? This is my E. E, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, B flat, B, C, A, C, D, E, F, B, C, D, E, F, E, A, B, C. All right, so yeah, we know where they are. We have to come F, like we don't have a problem coming down, but we have a problem. We don't have a problem descending. G, A, B, C, right? We have a problem, like elevator. So we don't have a problem going up and down with the this is G, A, B, C, right? We have a problem with the floor going across, and we know that it takes us a second. This is a G, this is a D, this is a G, G, C, F, A, D, G, A, D, G, G, C, F, B, E, B, E, A, C, D, A, C, G, G, E, F. All right, so yeah. Anyway, give me a little while, and I think we're not far off from creativity. Let's cut this off. Let's thank all of you for coming through and supporting me. Please like and subscribe. Enjoy the channel as we grow it, and become. Yeah, see that? You can't even see that. What is it? There is too much light going on in here. So before we end this thing, we're gonna try and suss this out. Uh, is it the backlight? Is it too much backlight? Okay, backlight is out. Okay, now the room is dark, and here the illumination is from the outside. Well, we don't want to open it fully open. Right? It's still washed out, but then we cut this light on. And then we open this curtain. No, we close this curtain. I don't know what to tell you. It's so washed out. It's so washed out. It's so washed out. Especially with this light right here. I don't understand why we're getting weird light. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I guess that is it for us. We've well, you know what? We're gonna go for another 5 minutes. That makes the stream an hour. Uh, and while we're gonna do that, we're gonna freaking suss out this light and cut this back on because I need that. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm a wash. It's this light. This is, I mean, it's a beautiful day. A lot of light coming in. But even when I have it closed completely, that's better, I guess. That light, that closed, this off, that half light. Okay, I think we're good. Tune in. I'm thinking about starting a guitar channel exclusively, equipment and stuff as I march toward this goal of being a musician. And I'll let you know when that kicks off, and I'll ask you to like and subscribe and support. So please, Karma Armor, please like it. Chew S Armor, YouTube.com, Karma Armor, Twitch. Please come through. It's gonna be awesome. I want to thank you for coming. Uh, we're here every Sunday. Next week we might try 11. See what we get with 11 a.m. shows. And we will stop this. And thank you for your time and your energy. We hope that you have a good Sunday. And God is love, right? And if that's true and He made you, there's a serious amount of love in you too, right? God is the cosmos, and if He made the cosmos, then it doesn't make any sense that you don't like the cosmos because you're part of the cosmos. So all these fantastic ways that you are special and unique, you should adopt and embrace. And all those ways that people tell you you are derivative and small, you should, I mean, you should be humble, but people who need you to believe that you are small, you should be eager to get away from those people. Um, you should you shouldn't be one of you shouldn't want to be put on a pedestal. You should want to stretch your wing to try and get to that thing. Um, 5Ks, 10Ks, marathons, ultra marathons, trying to get to that thing. Whatever that thing is, somebody should encourage you. Unless it's dangerous, then no, and I'm not saying you shouldn't do it because it's dangerous, then they should encourage you with caution. You sure? I think you can, but walking the Adirondack by yourself and it's 2,000 miles and it rains, so I think there's bears there. Well, as long as you take some precaution, bear spray, a flashlight, that. Oh, you do it. You got all that safety stuff. All right, go get it. Right? That's different versus, oh my God, everything's dangerous. The world's a scary place. Don't do it. You're crazy if you fucking do it. Just forget those people too. They don't want to do anything, and they want you to stay with them while they do nothing. All right. So you should like and subscribe one more time. And watch me, woohoo, and watch me learn what is up with the lighting is just. Watch me learn to play guitar. The Sunday session is for our spiritual side and our religious side. Come on through, get some of that because it's all so super secular. And I think we generally take Mondays off. Sometimes we take Thursdays off, but we're here every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Uh, I want to say intermittently through the week, but we're here like Tuesday and Wednesday, right? So if we take like one day off a week, so we'll likely take Thursday off because Thursday is when I need a break. Because I'm gonna do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as a streak. So I'll either take Monday off because I just did Sunday, or I'll take Thursday off because I'm about to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's a weird long Tuesday in there, wondering Tuesday, Wednesday rather, wondering if what's gonna happen. So if I skate through, I may take Wednesday, Thursday off, or I might take Monday, Tuesday off. But generally, it's one day, either the Monday or the Tuesday. Um, and we do it every day. Uh, not 90 minutes. We're 15 minutes short of 90 minutes. So every day, 75 minutes. We believe in family and friends. We believe in the power and the greatness and the glory. But we don't believe that God is a white guy sitting on a cloud telling you that if you kiss somebody, you're gonna go to hell and do all this other medieval shit. That's just bullshit. We believe that God is an energy that you can tap into, right? Hence, I'm teaching myself guitar. I'm telling you to be good to your fucking neighbor, right? I don't think God cares that I curse. I think God cares that I do something decent for myself and my family, my friends, and my fellow man, right? Even when I'm like, God damn you, mother, even that kind of energy, I try and sort of step away from. But don't get it wrong. Some people will see that you're trying to be, let's call it a nice guy, decent human being, and they hate that, so they will come for you. So I also believe that an eye for an eye. At this point in my life, yeah, you come after me, I'm gonna take your fucking skull clean off the top of your head, and that's the way that should be. We shouldn't turn the other cheek is a dead thing in America. It gets you robbed and raped and beaten, and then ignored. We don't turn the other cheek. We go for what we want, and what we want is musical talent, and what we want is to talk openly and arrogantly and wildly, as is the American tradition of freedom of speech. We want to point our fingers at the people that we think are problematic, and we want to encourage you not to listen to them. And also, we also want to encourage you to do some cool shit for yourself. There will be more cooking. Uh, Sooner or later, it's a vlog, man. I don't. I was trying to make it a show. Now I just think like we might just do what we do when we do what we do, and that's how we do it. All right, please come through, like and subscribe. Stay safe. It's just Sunday. Don't have to be religious. Don't have to be spiritual. Don't even have to be a good and decent person. If you want to come down for the political discussion, let's hear what you have to say, and let's see if you can defend what you believe. That's really important. Being able to express to others why you believe what you believe. That isn't aggressive or ridiculous. In a way that they may go, huh, I didn't think of that. Peanut butter and jelly versus jelly and peanut butter. Jelly and peanut butter is where I'm at now. You've convinced me, right? And maybe in 10 years, 100 years, it's now referred to as jelly and peanut butter sandwiches, right? Versus how dare you, you're an idiot. It's jelly and peanut butter. Like, all you're going to do is make enemies and animus and clog your heart and all that good stuff. Life is short. Times are dwindling. Get the cracking, bitches. All right, God is love. You are love. I am love. We're all love. We all agree? We're all agree. Good. I'm special. You're special. We're all special. We all agree? Good. This week is for slaying. I'm going to slay it. You're going to slay it. We're all going to slay it. So we're all in agreement. Then what is the problem? Get out there this week. Knock that shit. Excuse my language. Knock that clean the F out. And know that, you are primed for success, and shake off some of the nonsense. I mean, they're going to exist in your world. You're never going to have a world where there aren't what the kids call them haters or somebody. You just have to be able to develop an ear for actual criticism and bullshit people, right? Because if you really develop a good ear for bullshit people, you're not even arguing with them. You should do why not? And now you're going back and forth with somebody. Now you both look like crazy people. Just be like, yeah, I'll get on that. I'll see you later, and just keep it moving, right? I love you. I don't know you personally, but your energy, I have to love you. I have to. I have to believe in you. Even if I don't see you personally, shake your hand. I wish you well as long as you're trying out there because there's so many evil fuckers. All right. Keep your head up. Keep your neck on a swivel. As I tell all black people, stay woke. Woke means you know what's going on. You're not going to be fooled by nonsense. And there are people out here who are trying to give the term woke a bad name, like it's only for crazy and stupid people. It's like don't get raped, and then they have a don't get how ridiculous it is to have a don't get raped campaign. That's essentially what you have going on here. Don't be abused by an unfair society, and they're gonna ridicule you because you don't want to be abused by an unfair society. Stay woke, motherfucker. Stay woke. I will see you in the next one. The next one is tomorrow, 6:30, maybe 7, likely 6:30. Could be 6:45. 7. 7, maybe 7? 6:37? I don't know. And we're coming into game time. Game time, we said the 1st of January, we said the 1st of February. We're going to start it on the last month of the first quarter, which is March 1st. which is in, I want to say, 8 days. Today's the 20th. 30 days has to, 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. I will see you, uh, and we're going to be gaming. We're going to game likely either Mass Effect or Bannerlord. Bannerlord, we're going to run all through Europe, and then we're going to unite the whole place. We're gonna play two styles. We're gonna play the magnanimous and wonderful kind of style where you care for the people, and we're gonna play the get it done style where you behead motherfuckers. Excuse my language again. Where you behead people who are not in line with your philosophy. We're gonna be China about it in one way, and we're gonna be France about it in the other way, giving everything away. All right, that is it. I cut it off. It's 11:15. We started this thing at 10. That's the official full show. It's an hour and 15 minutes. But when we game, it'll likely be 3 hours, 4 hours. So get ready for some of that. Uh, yeah, and they're changing the COVID narrative, so maybe I can talk about it because since everything is up in the air and ass backwards. Uh, oh boy, I'm gonna have to get a lawyer just because I'm so angry I could scream at YouTube. Um, but yeah, now the platforms are banishing people for the corporates are banning people for the political class and not real to protect the political class because the corporations run the political class. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and next month we're also going to be start making shorts. So I'm going to recruit my nephew and some people, and it's gonna be interesting. Got a lot of ideas to fucking just sit back and talk shit about. Uh, and they're going to be ugly and horrible and awful, but we're going to do them anyway. That is it for us. I will see you tomorrow. 1,000 ideas. A million miles, a million miles. I have to clean this place up to do that. To be with you, girl. It's like being alone. Hey, 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 it's like being stoned. All right, let's open this. One more time. What's the weather outside?
It's currently clear and 37 degrees.
That's a whole lot colder than I thought it was. All right. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Week shows Monday through Saturday at 6:37, right? We generally take Wednesday, Thursday off. Generally Monday or Thursday. But 6:30 Sunday shows are the anomaly. They're on at 10, but we're gonna move the Sunday show to 11. I think we are. It's 11 now. Yeah, I think we're gonna move to 11. 11 to like 12, 12:30. Uh, unless we get a good squad of people, but we'll know. I tried to get in here and text them message, hey, we're gonna have a show, but I couldn't even text them the app. I don't even know what's going on. All right. Excuse me. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. We do these things frequently, easily 5 days a week at a minimum, 6, 7 days at 7. Well, obviously 7 at the maximum, but generally between 5 and 6 days a week. Uh, take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Um, People are hurting out there. Don't be one of them. Know how you can mitigate all the arrows, emotional slings and arrows that they're perpetually firing at you, right? Because you will snap or have a stroke or something else. So you have to, that whole, what do they call it? Taking care of yourself. It's a thing, but not the way they're saying with liniments and hair care products and taking a trip and self care, right? Sometimes self care is telling those people to stay away from me. You're bad for my energy. All right, peace. We will see you in the next one. Peace out.